has said that they should be brought in. The chief brought them in before Nebuchadnezzar, and the king interviewed them. And among all, none was found like Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Therefore they served before the king in all matters of wisdom and understanding about which the king examined them. He found them 10 times better than the musicians, the astrologers, and who were all in his realm. Huh? 10 times better.
Yeah.
All because Daniel said, hold on, wait a minute.
Come on.
That is not what God has purpose for me.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you this. You gotta sometimes say, you know what? Hold on.
Amen.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
God does not have that purpose for me.
Yeah.
And this is in every area of your life.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Amen.
Every area that the enemy is trying to plot against you to stop you from the purpose that God has. Huh?
Amen.
Huh?
My.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Because the atmosphere
Yes.
is changed. Now in chapter 2, here comes the second year of Nebuchadnezzar's reign. The word said that he had dreams and his spirit was troubled, that his sleep left him. And he gave a command to call the musicians, the astrologers, the sorcerers, and the challenges to tell him about the dreams, for he was very anxious to know the dreams. So he was having problems, y'all. He couldn't sleep. Things was on his mind. Why am I dreaming? Where is his dreams coming from? What's going on? What's happening? And it also said that he said to the children in verse 5, chapter 2, my decision is firm. You shall be cut into pieces, and your houses shall be made an ash heap. But if you can tell the dream and its interpretation, you shall receive gifts, rewards, and great honor. Right? So he basically said, if y'all can't interpret my dreams, I'm cutting y'all to pieces. I'm cutting y'all to pieces. Huh? And your house is going to be destroyed. So they say to him, y'all, tell your servants the dream, and we will give its interpretation. He answered and said, now for certain that you will gain time because you see that my decision is firm. In chapter 2, verse 8. But check this out, y'all. The King Nebuchadnezzar would not explain the dream to them. He said, I'm not explaining the dream to you. Huh? He would not explain the dream to them. He told them, you tell me the dream, and then I will know that you can give me the interpretation. So I'm not going to explain the dream to you, and then you talk to me about what I explained to you.
Come on.
I need you to know the dream already. Tell me what I dreamed, and then I know that you can give me the interpretation. Don't forget this part now. Don't forget this part, right? So he gave them no room for manipulation. They wasn't going to manipulate that situation at all. Huh? So can you imagine the atmosphere at this time? Huh? I can imagine that they were there thinking, how in the world can we interpret a dream that we didn't have and we have no details on it that has not been explained to us? Huh? So the word said the children tell the king, there is no man on earth who can tell the king's matter. Therefore no king, lord, or ruler has ever asked such things. Huh? Of any musician, astrologer, or Chaldean. In other words, what you're asking of us is impossible. In fact, they said the only one who can tell it to the king is the gods, whose dwelling is not in the flesh. The word says that the king got very angry, furious, that he gave a decree to kill all of the wise men of Babylon. That's who was included in the wise men, though. Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah.
So they began to killing the wise men, and they went looking for Daniel and his companions because they're wise men. They're part of the palace team, to kill them. But Daniel, in being wise, what did it tell you in the earlier scripture? He gave him what? Wisdom, Come on, y'all. God knows what he's doing.
Yes, he
If
does.
we stick to the plan, if we stick to his purpose,
Amen.
you're going to get exactly what you need.
Amen.
Exactly what you need to receive for
Amen.
later on down the line that you don't even know about.
Yes, yes.
He's taking stuff out of you and he's putting stuff in you for the purpose that he has at hand.
Amen.
Things that you have not even seen yet.
Ah.
That you don't even know why you operating the way you operate.
Amen.
But Daniel, being wise, asked the captain of the king's guard, why this decree? Why is it so urgent? And the captain of the guard let it be known to Daniel. So he told Daniel why. So Daniel went to the king and asked him for more time that he might get the interpretation. Right? So Daniel went to his house and made a decision known to his companions. So he went and told Hananiah, which is, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, all three of the men, his friends, that they may ask for mercy from the God of heaven concerning the secret, so that they won't perish, right? And God reveals the dream to Daniel. How many know that Daniel was already given what he needed for this moment? Yeah. Remember I said, because you go back into chapter 1, verse 17, when Daniel didn't waver, God gave him understanding in all visions and dreams. I don't think Daniel knew that he was going to need that at this time. But he was given what he already needed before now. You have to know that you are given what you already needed for what's purpose in your future. Huh? Whether you understand it or not. So Daniel probably didn't know that he was going to be required, that this was going to be required of him to interpret a dream. But God knows what he's doing. Now listen, everything that God has entrusted in you to hold on to, believe it. For it's a reason and it's a purpose. So Daniel explains the dream to the king, but before he started to explain it, he let it be known that the secret which was the king has demanded, the wise men, the astrologers, the musicians, and the soothsayers, they could not declare it to the king. But he said this, but there is a God in heaven who reveals secrets. Somebody say the atmosphere is changing. And I want you to get right now, Daniel, even though he was being that vessel, Daniel said there is a God in heaven who reveals secrets. He didn't say I. He didn't leave God out, even though God gave him and he was being the vessel, he was the vessel being used to this. Huh? So I say this. The king didn't even tell me about my dream. When Daniel went to the king didn't tell him to tell me about my dream. Nor did Daniel tell the king to explain your dream to me. Come on, y'all. So I can interpret it, right? This is the part I really love. Daniel took no credit. Daniel said, this secret has not been revealed to me because I have more wisdom than anyone living. I'm going to say that again. Daniel wanted no credit. He took no credit. This secret was not revealed to me because I have more wisdom than anyone else. Huh? Huh? He could have took that opportunity to put his own self on a pedestal in front of the king. But yet, before I even said it, my mind said he glorified God from the jump. But there is a God in heaven who reveals secrets. And then he turned right back around. I'm going to assure you that this don't come from me. Huh? I'm going to reassure you that this doesn't come from me. Huh? That is not revealed to me because I have more wisdom than anybody or anyone living. But for our sakes who make known the interpretation of the king, and that you may know the thoughts of your heart. He was still giving God all the glory, even though he was the vessel being used. Come on, y'all. That's why you cannot see glorification of what you do for God.
That's right.
You cannot seek in glorification in what you do for God. If you do it, he's going to lift you up anyway. Huh? And we leave, once we go in here, when you put God first, you say, it's my Father. It's my Father. It's my Father. And God said, that's my son. That's my daughter. And he shows it by evidence. Huh? He shows it by evidence, and we want to see where the evidence comes from. Because Daniel did not get promoted.
Hallelujah.
Did they not get promoted? Oh, come on, y'all. Daniel was used to explain the dream, then interpret it. And he told the king, God has made known to the living king what will come to pass after it. And this is what I love too. He put a stamp on it. He put God's stamp. He said the dream is certain. And interpretation is sure. You got to realize what he was up against at this time. The king, and he's telling the king, the dream is certain. The interpretation is sure. Huh? We talking about life or death, y'all. He put God's stamp on it. The word says King Nebuchadnezzar fell on his face. Come on, y'all. Prostrate before Daniel. A king in that time. Huh? Who was Daniel to him? He fell prostrate being the king. He fell prostrate before Daniel. And Daniel chapter 2, verse 47 says the king, and Daniel he said, truly your God is God of gods, the Lord of kings, and the revealer of secrets. Don't tell me God can't use you for people to realize that he is who he is.
Amen.
Notice that the king wasn't praising Daniel.
Come on.
He wasn't praising Daniel. He was praising Daniel's God. Huh? And I believe he was able to do that because Daniel gave God all the credit and all the glory. Even though he was being used, my God is the full equation. Even though that you're being used, know that God is the full equation. The beginning and the end. He's the author. He took no credit for what God did. Somebody say the atmosphere.
The atmosphere
is changing.
is changing.
Now, because of Daniel, his friends got promoted. Daniel ruled over the whole provinces of Babylon. Come on, y'all. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego over the affairs of the provinces of Babylon. And Daniel sat at the gate of the king. How many know that your fleshly prayers, your fleshly prayers do not move the heart of God?
He's right there.
Praying in a mist does not move the heart of God. You have to trust and believe in what God has purposed and what he wants you to trust and believe in so that he gets the glory. For all glory belongs to him. Now you would think because in chapter 2, remember the stories, y'all. You would think because in chapter 2, Nebuchadnezzar fell down to his face and told Daniel, truly your God is the God of gods, the Lord of kings, that he will understand why Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego would not fall down and worship a golden image of him, as he decreed. How quickly you forget. Huh? He used the man of God to interpret his dream. How quickly we forget. Huh? So it says, even though all was told, if they didn't worship the image, they would be immediately cast into the fiery furnace, right? That's what it said, right? So when King Nebuchadnezzar's man came to him and said, hey, you got some Jews that's not when the horn is blown and all the signs that you gave that you want us to worship, they're not bowing down at this time. It said he got furious and upset and mad. This from the same man that just got his word interpreted by the men of God. Come on, y'all. Yeah. This is what you're going to have to expect. Huh? You're going to do some things for some people, right? And they're going to forget real quickly that they needed you beforehand. And you still want to have to be unwavering.
Amen. Amen.
Stand strong. Come on.
Confirmation.
purpose.
Hey, God.
But this is what it says. Said you gonna fall down? He asked him, is this true? Is this true that y'all not worshiping the image of my golden self? Right? Is this true? Huh? We go to chapter 3, 16, 18. And this is real. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, "O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter." These boys talk to the king at this time, like, you know what? Look, man, who got to answer you to this matter? Huh? We have no need to answer you in this matter. If that is the case, our God, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. And that's what I love. This is the other part. Because this is when you just say, you know what, God, do what you do. Do what you do. Come on. I'm not worried about living if I gotta die for you. I'd rather die for you.
Amen. Amen.
Do what you do. Do what
Amen.
you do. He said, if that is the case, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. He will deliver us from your hand, O king. Oh, come on now. They talking to him. But if not, let it be known to you, O king, that we do not serve your God. Nor will we worship the gold image which you have set up. Unwavering.
Yes.
Unwavering
Amen.
for the purpose of God.
Amen. Amen.
See, do what you do.
Yes.
If this is the case, then let it be. Huh? If it, whether he let us live or die, guess what? He's still our God.
Amen. Amen.
I'm still praising him.
Yeah.
I'm still going to give him thanks.
Yes, I am. We'll do it.
Yes.
So do your words.
Yes.
We have to be at the moments in our life. Come on, do your words.
Yes,
Yes.
Lord.
Even if we're afraid. You know what? I might be afraid, but you know what? Go ahead and do it.
Amen.
Go ahead. Do your work.
Have your way, Lord.
And God is waiting. And God said, no, go ahead and tell him. Just go ahead and tell them.
Yes.
Let them know that you love me. Let them know that you serve
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Let them know.
My.
In doing so, guess what he does? He shows up
And
he
show
shows
out. Show up and show out. Hallelujah. My.
Listen, Nebuchadnezzar was so full of fury, and an expression on his, even his expression on his face changed. It says towards Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He spoke and commanded that they heat the furnace 7 times more than usually. He commanded certain mighty men of valor. Now he didn't pick just just anybody. It said mighty men of valor. He selected, right? He selected certain mighty men of valor that were in his army, and bound Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and cast them into the burning fiery furnace, right? These men were bound in their coats, their trousers, their turbans, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's command was urgent, and the furnace exceedingly hot, that thing was hot, y'all, flaming, more than what is normally, right?
Yeah.
The flame of the fire killed those men who took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So these mighty men of valor that the king chose, go ahead and take them up there to the burning. They got killed off. Come on, y'all. The word of God.
Come on.
When you're unwavering and you allow him to use you to change the atmosphere.
Amen.
You allow him to use you
Yes.
to change the atmosphere, no matter what's going on around you.
Yes.
He uses you to change the atmosphere.
Amen.
Huh?
Amen.
It says, therefore, because the king's command was urgent, the furnace was exceedingly hot, the flame that was killed, well, the flame of the fire killed those men who took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. The king, Nebuchadnezzar, was astonished. Now he is astonished. He rose in haste and spoke, saying to his counselor, did we not cast 3 men down into the midst of the fire? Huh? I could imagine the expression on his face then, right? He had the expression when they told him what they told him. But now, he's looking in the fire. Did we not cast 3 into the midst of the fire? Huh? And they said, he actually said to the king, true, O king. True, O king. Huh? Look and answer, they see 4 men loose. He said, look. It says, he said, Nebuchadnezzar said, look, I see 4 men loose. He said, 4 men loose. Come on, y'all. Loose. Huh? They in the fiery furnace. And he said, I see 4 men loose. Walking in the midst of the fire. And they are not hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the Son of God.
Amen.
This was King Nebuchadnezzar said. Nobody else said that. He said the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. He was able to notice that that was the Son of God. Come on, y'all. The man who made an image of himself in gold and wanted people to worship him, he was able to realize, looking in the fire, that he seen the Son of God.
Amen. Amen. My. Powerful.
Nebuchadnezzar went near the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and spoke and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High God. Now he said, servants of the Most High God. Come on, come out. And come here. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came from the midst of the fire. And the satraps, administrators, governors, and king's counselors gathered together, and they saw these men on whose bodies the fire had no power.
No power.
No power.
No.
The hair on their head, y'all,
None.
was not even singed.
My.
Ah, 10 times. You could take a lighter and go across your hand and it'll curl your hair.
Yeah.
And put the lighter. Huh? Nobody never did that before. See the hair? You can smell it too a little bit. Huh? But no power. The hair on their head was not singed, nor was their garment affected. It said they didn't even smell like it. That's how powerful our God is.
Amen. Amen.
They didn't even smell like it. They had no effect on it. The fire was not on it. Nebuchadnezzar spoke, saying, blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who sent angels and delivered his servants who trusted him. Come on, y'all, that's key. Who trusted in him. Who trusted in him.
Amen.
And they had frustrated the king's word and yielded their body, and they should not serve nor worship any god except their own God. Therefore, I make a decree that any people, nation, and language which speaks anything amiss against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shall be cut into pieces. Somebody said the atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Amen.
Said, their houses shall be made in an ash heap, because there is no other God who can deliver like this.
Amen.
Then the king did what? He promoted the boys again.
He will do it.
When you stand on the word of God, and you trust in what God is doing, you don't have to understand it. You just gotta trust and believe in God.
Yes.
Huh? You just gotta trust and believe in God.
Yes.
Just trust and believe in Him. Allowing His level to be the level that you choose to serve Him. Not your own. Not your own. You don't dictate your steps. You don't dictate dictate your walk.
No.
He don't dictate your talk.
No.
We talked about it. Full surrender.
Yes.
Full surrender.
Yes.
These guys fully surrendered at this time for God to move the way that He moved. And it wasn't for their own glory. It was for the glory of God.
Amen.
Huh? It wasn't for their own purpose. It was for the purpose of God.
Yes.
Because of what they did, they not only helped themselves be promoted in the kingdom, but they allowed people to see the glory of God.
Yes.
So the state that people are in their mind, that's not your purpose.
No.
Your purpose is to be the light.
Amen.
You let God deal with people's minds.
Amen.
You let God deal with people's hearts.
Yes.
That's not your purpose.
Yes.
You just keep serving.
Yes.
You keep pressing.
Yes.
And you keep believing.
Yes.
And you keep loving. And you keep sharing. Huh?
Amen.
Because you know the atmosphere will change.
Yes, it will.
With the spirit
Amen.
of the Lord.
Yes.
And I leave you with this. Learn to live by prayer.
Yes.
Satan doesn't want you to come. Satan doesn't want to come up against a believer who prays.
No, he doesn't.
Huh? Well, you know, no matter how long he fights to lay the hands to the prayer, he has no hope. When you're praying, you're removing Satan's power.
Amen. Yes.
You're praying. You're removing.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. One body.
Yes.
Unity.
Yes.
Everybody is unity for the body to function. So we have to be praying. Praying for ourselves, praying for one another. These clocks will come up against you.
Yes.
But don't allow it to stop you.
Come on.
No one is more important than the next.
Amen.
We're all God's children. And He loves us all the same.
Yes, he does. Amen.
Realize that it's not about you.
No, it's not.
It's about the people of God.
Yes.
And in order for them to really move in the atmosphere, y'all let the Spirit move.
Amen.
Not only in the house, but when you leave out the house.
Amen.
Guess what?
It goes with you.
Affect our
Yes. Yes.
souls are at stake. Souls are at stake. So Lord, I just want to thank you for the word given today.
Yes, Lord.
And I pray it was put out exactly the way you wanted it. But atmosphere, Holy Spirit, continue to have your way.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
Yes.